Why is this so squeaky, dude? Dude, I totally forgot that I did sound effect, like voices, last 2 episodes.
Canadian Eli.
Dude, Canadian Eli, I didn't even stay Canadian Eli.
That's because I brought up a...
I did so many. That Canadian accent fell through so fast. It was horrible.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It was so bad. When I listened to it back, not editing it, but in the car, but also editing it. I was like, dude, this is terrible. What happened to my... I have a pretty good Canadian accent usually, or like a good dramatic, overemphasized one.
Yeah.
That was horrible, dude. I switched between like 20,000 different accents and tried to mix into Canadian. Felt so bad. I was like, yeah, it's horrible. Hi, people of the world. My name's Eli. Sitting across the table from me is Brandon. Welcome back to the podcast called Staying in Tune with us two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I just, like, every time I get the intro now, I just try to, like, mess it up intentionally. Or not mess it up intentionally. Do something different every time intentionally, but...
That's all right. Keep it unique.
Yeah, right?
Feels good to be back here. It took a couple weeks again, and we're back at it.
My schedule's consistent now, by the way.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'll be able to make it for recording pretty much every week from now on, so we should be golden.
Awesome sauce.
Golden and back on track. I feel really offended right now.
Yeah, why's that?
So literally, as I was waiting for you to make your list for something later for this podcast,
Yeah.
I opened my email, and I have an account on Indeed. Okay, yeah. I've been on the search for jobs before. Indeed, and I'm full time right now, and I'm running an organization.
Right.
This location right now. Indeed sent me an email and says, based on your profile, Indeed thought you would be a great match for a warehouse order filler opportunity for Walmart. No, dude. I'm past that, and Indeed knows that.
Oh, my gosh.
Because on that same account, I'm an employer. Why are you trying to get me to be a warehouse order filler? Screw that.
They just want you to be even more stressed.
I'm an employer on their website.
That's awesome.
I feel offended, and they need to fix their system.
Okay, I understand that you're offended by it, but do you think it was correct? Do you think you would be qualified for the job?
I think overqualified. Right? You never want to hire somebody who's overqualified for something.
You definitely don't.
I feel like, yeah, because that's a serious problem. So I don't know. I'm overqualified. Definitely qualified, but overqualified.
Yeah.
I'm upset because of that. It is what it is.
You want to hire people that are going to learn and grow in their position and become great people.
Exactly, dude.
I'm feeling like a very optimistic person today.
No, that's what's up, man. When I go to hire somebody, right? My interviews are weird. They're not traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They're very...
I would expect that from you.
Yeah, right? They're very nonchalant.
Mm-hmm.
And literally the bulk of my interview is me just getting a feel for the person's personality.
Yeah.
If you made it to the point where I'm interviewing you, I have faith in your ability to do the job.
Right.
And now it's a matter of, are you going to fit in this environment where you can effectively work with, interact with, and be a effective mentor for kids,
right.
Be able to control the room? And are you somebody that I want the rest of my staff to be around, including myself?
Exactly.
On a daily basis. And that's super important to me in an interview. So when I'm interviewing people, it's a lot of like me literally laid back. I had an interview earlier this week. I'm super kicked back. Yeah. I was drinking a strawberry lemonade. I'm sitting there, and I'm not going to speak on specifics because that's
confidential.
Yeah, confidential. But it's just sitting there, like getting feel for things. Like, what do you know about this organization? Like, it's very minimal, like, stressful questions. I'm not like, once in a while, I will be like, greatest weakness in the job, how you overcome it.
Yeah.
That's like the most serious I get. Besides that, like, sometimes I'll ask questions of like, dude, why is deli sandwich meat not square, but the bread is?
Yeah.
tell me why, and just have them come up with something random. Or some people are just like,
you just want to see how they're gonna handle it.
yeah. Some people look at you like, is this a joke to you? It's like, not really. It might sound like it, but it's actually not a joke.
Yeah.
We have another question that I helped develop a long time ago, and it's a Harry Potter question. As what house in Harry Potter do you think you would be put in
Right.
if you were in that alternate universe? And for people that don't know Harry Potter, we give a whole bunch of background into it also. Like, we give, like, what each house represents
Right.
and whatnot in the films and books. But people sometimes just look at me and be like,
Are you serious right now?
are you serious? Like, yeah. Question means pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
Like, logically, I guess. But it means a lot to me for just, like, adaptability. It's like nobody walks into an interview expecting something like that, dude.
No.
Everybody walks in there like super tight, uptight, like super stressed. It's like, hey man, like the first thing is like, dude, this might be the most casual interview you've ever had in your life, and I want to be super upfront, and this is how I am at all times. What'd you just see on your mic, dude? You just went cross-eyed staring at your mic.
Dude, I just like all of a sudden realized that my mic was like at eye level, and I was like talking up into it. And then I was like, whoa, it's like close to my face. I was kind of like tripping out of my mic. So hold on, let me fix this real quick.
You're good. Dude.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to distract you by that.
No, you're fine. I don't know why I'm talking about my interview process right now.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
But it's super casual. And just people always walk in and are just so caught off guard. People come in, they'll be like, I'll ask them a question, and they'll try to give me like, tell me what I want to hear.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can always tell when somebody's trying to tell you what they think you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had to multiple times, like, be like, hey man, don't tell me what you think I want to hear right now. Tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely care what you want right now, and I'm not asking this to see if your answer is fulfilling what I need right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, people, but I get it. That's a traditional interview situation. It's just
It
not
really
that.
is.
So, like, kind of seeing people in an interview that they're not expecting in a good way, you know what I mean? Is super valuable and means a lot in my interview process. I don't even know how I started talking about that, but everybody who's just listening is welcome.
Yeah. Now you guys got some pro interview tips if you're interviewing people.
I would say intermediate level interview tips. They're not very pro yet. They're still in development, but
No, that's cool.
they're work in progress.
Dude, I'm having a weird day.
Why?
I don't know. I had a lot of energy, then all of a sudden I was tired, and then I had a lot of energy again, and then all of a sudden I was tired again, and it's like
Just
like
up and
all
down.
over the place, yeah.
Dang, dude.
But I did actually want to talk about something.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. This was right after, like a couple days after we recorded our last episode.
Mhm.
I got into my first car accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where? How? When? Did you cause it? Who caused it? How bad?
Yeah,
What's
you want
up?
the dirty details,
I
don't
do
you?
want the dirty details.
Yeah, so I was driving Mackenzie's car.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so you didn't even crash your own car?
No, and I feel horrible because of that. Now it's not my fault. We'll talk about it in a second. It's not my fault, so really I shouldn't feel horrible, but I still do. It's just like the kind of person I am. But
Right.
I was driving her back to her dorm.
Okay.
And we were driving down downtown Madison.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
in
that's a
the
place.
Construction area down
It's
in there.
everywhere right now down
Mhm.
there.
And so there's a red light in front of me, and there's cars stopped at the red light, and I'm coming to a stop at the red light.
Yeah.
And the car behind me just didn't want to stop, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm coming to my stop, and I see them like in the rearview mirror. I'm like, they ain't stopping. And like to my left, I got barricades and orange cones.
Right.
In front of me, I got parked cars.
Right.
To my right, I got cars in the other lane. I'm
Right.
like, well, I can't move, so I guess I'm just going to have to sit here and let them run into me.
Yeah.
And so, sure enough, bam,
Dude.
dramatic effect. They ran right into the back end.
How fast? It can't be that fast. Well, fender bender a little bit or what?
Yeah, it wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
I'd say that probably like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah,
when
that's
they made
not...
impact. I mean, me, like, I just like jolted ahead a little bit. Like, I barely even felt it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like whatever. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, right?
And then it was interesting dealing with everything after that because that became like a 4-hour process. And
4 hours?
yeah.
Why did it take so long?
Well,
It should not take that long.
Well, we got out and we talked to the girl who was driving and everything and all this stuff. And we were sitting right there because there's so much traffic around us. We couldn't move anywhere,
Right?
like at all. And then people start swerving around us. You know how I told you there's like barricades and cones to the left of us?
Yeah.
Somebody tried swerving around us that way, which not smart.
Yeah, no.
But whatever. So we're sitting here like getting each other's insurance info and phone numbers and all this stuff, and then called 911.
Right.
And they're like, "Is anybody injured?" We're
Right.
like, "No, everybody's cool."
Right.
And then they're like, "Okay, well, we're not going to send anybody down there then if nobody's injured. You just got to go online and like fill out this report." We're like, "Okay."
Huh.
So we pulled off into the parking lot to the side. And we start filling out this report on our phones. And the report doesn't work.
Because of data or because of their system?
Their website was not mobile friendly.
Of course
Is
it's
how I would
not.
describe it. So we sat here messing with this thing for like an hour. Whatever. They got theirs to work. We couldn't get ours to work. Because basically, you fill out information like about yourself in the beginning, and then later on you fill in information about the accident.
Right.
And it autofills the information about yourself into the next section.
Right.
And you can't like go in and edit it. It just autofills it for you.
Right.
And then when you go to hit continue, it tells you that that section is blank, even though it autofilled it.
Oh, really?
And you can't go in there and edit it or anything. So it was like broken, basically.
So how'd you fix it?
So I was like, yo, what the heck? I tried it on Mackenzie's phone. I tried it on my phone. Didn't work on either one. So we're like, fine, whatever. We went back to Mackenzie's dorm. They got theirs figured out and they left.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, we got all their information, so it's like whatever. Went back to her dorm. I tried it on her laptop and it worked on the desktop site. So then I had to write out a whole like report of what happened. I drew out a little diagram of the whole situation and uploaded a picture into this report. It was very fun.
That sounds horrible. For the smallest little 15-mile-an-hour dink.
Her rear bumper is pretty smashed up, and it
oh, really?
It popped off her rear left fender.
Oh.
The other car that ran into us is in a way worse shape, though.
So this is worse than I was imagining it just now.
Their whole front hood is like all like
crumpled
up, kind of.
Still runs.
They're still able to drive or whatever, but they're definitely way more damage to their vehicle than Mackenzie's. But yeah,
it's their fault all day.
Oh, it totally was.
That's their
100%.
fault all day.
But so like as of literally today, like right now, we're dealing with stuff with the insurance to figure out what's happening with it. But
wow,
yeah, it's that's been a good time.
Yeah, no thank you, dude.
But I'd never been in a car accident before that, so I'm like, now I can say I've been in a car accident. It's not like it was like severe or anything, but
no, it's still an accident though.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been in plenty of car accidents. I haven't been driving in any car accidents. So yeah, thankfully, hopefully it stays that way because I just bought a new car last week, Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw it outside. Looks nice.
It's pretty good. Dude, car dealerships, man. I'll tell you what, dude. Some of them are good. Some of them are terrible. So, I've been in car market for a long time. I think I've mentioned it, hit or miss. It's just been, like, pretty vague. You know what I mean? It's just been, like, I've been scoping things out.
Right.
Kind of open to looking at something, but not really doing anything.
Yeah.
For, like, months now. And then, all of a sudden, the other week, just the old vehicle is just starting to act up more.
Yeah.
And it's an expensive car to fix, and it's an expensive car to run.
Do you still have it, or did you trade it in or sell it?
I have it right now. I'm in the process of starting to sell it.
Okay.
But it's just starting to do more stuff that's making me nervous, and it's just not worth it to fix it.
Yeah.
So I jumped like ASAP into it. And first car dealership, dude, that Subaru Impreza that I was really liking online, hit them up. End of the day on Saturday when they're open still, was like, hey man, this vehicle's still available? If it is, I'll come in Monday morning first thing. Like, you guys open at 9, I'll be there at 9. I can test drive it, look at it, whatnot. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's still available. Sounds great, whatever. So set up a time, get there at 9 a.m. Monday. Vehicle is not there. I was like, so I walk in, and they were like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, appointment for Eli to look at a vehicle. They're like, what car? Subaru Impreza 2013, whatever the year, 2014 or whatever. And the guy just looked at me for a second, and he walked away. And then the woman that was sitting at the desk looked at me, and she was like, you can, we'll find the person that set up your appointment. You can go wait over there. I was like, all right. So as I was walking to the chairs, I had just turned my back, walking to the chairs. Guy that just walked away came back. He was like, hey, man, here, I'll help you out real quick. And then we take like 10 steps out of the cubicle.
Yeah.
And he switches me onto this other guy. So they're pretty much playing frickin' hot potato with me.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like a Dumbo, just like, yeah, man, I'm here. Like, I set this appointment up. Like, I have records of my contacts with these people telling me about it. And then this guy that eventually, finally got, like, me thrown on him. And I'm not like I'm doing anything. I'm just there following directions, right?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, man, that vehicle got sold Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. So, like, it was gone by the time I contacted. And he was like, yeah, I don't know who set this up with you, but they effed up. And he said that to my face pretty much. I was like, well, I appreciate it. First of all, from this guy. I'm not about to get mad at this guy.
Right.
Because he's the only person that had the guts to tell me that this vehicle was gone.
Yeah.
And to actually own up to it. And he was honestly a pretty chill guy. I still test drove a vehicle, but I was so PO'd at that company. I was just like, I refused to drive a vehicle from there. They also pulled my credit score like 4 times. So my credit score dropped by 4 points just by being there. I was like, so you guys had me drive an hour and a half out here to look at a vehicle that doesn't exist. Then you pull my credit score ample amount of time. Like, you don't even need to pull it once.
Well, I was gonna say, why did they do? Were you like setting up? Were you thinking about buying something?
I was considering it.
Okay, so I was like, why?
However, I was going through my bank for a loan at that time. I didn't end of the day when I bought my new vehicle.
Right.
Getting a loan through my bank. I got it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
But at the time, I was like, I'm like, have a loan approval I'm waiting on from my bank. I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, we'll still need this stuff on record, whatever. And I'm like,
I don't understand why.
No, it doesn't make any sense. And again, I'm there just like, all right, I'm here. I'm really upset, and I'm trying not to lose it because I drove an hour and a half to go look at a vehicle I wanted to look at that wasn't there, and now I'm looking at vehicles that honestly was a waste of my time.
Right.
At the end of the day, like vehicles that look good on paper but were absolutely horrible test drives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I was mad as anything about them, at them. And then they kept trying to call me for the rest of the other week, and it's like, hey, you still interested in this vehicle? I was like, no, dude, I'm not. Sorry, but no.
Yep.
The only reason I was sorry is because it was the nice guy who actually had. That guy also, his name was Steve, I think. And again, I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at everybody else that works there. Steve, literally, like in the middle of something, I was doing something. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was sifting online quick for some information. And he went over to cubicle that I started at. Yeah. And I could hear him ratting out these other people. And I was like, thank God.
Right.
Somebody. I was like, this guy, dude. This place is trash.
That's crazy, dude.
Some stupid dealership in Madison, dude. I don't even know what it's called right now, but never frickin' go there. But then I went test drove and other things. Other dealerships were fine. And I ended up at this one place in Madison. it's a used car dealership, which automatically is kind of a red flag for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just like solely used car dealership. But I go in there, dude. The vibe is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is just different, and it's honestly probably part of the reason why I bought my vehicle.
Yeah.
Big part is they were super relaxed. Again set up my appointment because I saw this vehicle. It's a 2013 Impreza hatchback.
Yeah.
I found it online. I was like, looks good. Set up appointment. Came in the next day. First thing in the morning, guy was like, how's it going? Pretty good. What do you need? Set up an appointment for look at this. I was like, who'd you set it up with? This guy? He said, oh, he's out right now. He had a family thing. I can get you the keys and whatnot. Like, I got you. I was like, all right, sounds good. He helped me out. Went out there, talked for just a second. He literally tossed me the keys. He was like, drive as much as you need.
Yeah.
He's like, take it on the belt line, rip it around, go in country. I don't care. Just find me when you get back. Park it in the back parking lot. I was like, that's what I needed, dude.
Right. That's cool.
Like, that's what I needed. And the place was so chill.
Yeah.
And I talked to him about like the loan offer I got from the bank and everything. And he was like, oh, dude, I bet I can find something better for you. He found something significantly better for me.
That's good.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
And the car's been driving it for a week. No problem. Feeling
Awesome.
good. Feeling good in it. And, yeah, that place is legit. I'll give them a shout out. Not anybody else, though. That's a Stark Auto Group or something like that. Stark Motors off the Beltline, Stark Auto off the Beltline. Something like that, dude.
Okay.
That place was legit, man.
Yeah.
They have it down. They really do.
I feel like this is kind of like a smaller place.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
It's been there for 5 or so years, which for a used car dealership is not bad.
Yeah.
Actually. And it's squeezed in there. It's actually by the Woodmans, on the west side of Madison.
Okay. Yeah,
It's-
I know where you're talking
It's
about.
right there off the belt line. It's literally right off the exit.
Okay.
It's pinched in there, and the parking lot, again, super tight. Like they have cars in their lot, but like you can barely go in that lot. It's all one
Yeah.
way, and it's like the shape of a letter F, so it's one way in, one way out, pretty much.
Right.
And it goes 2 little Fs all lined with cars and like their little shop garage in the
Yeah.
back and stuff. I was like, it was pretty legit though.
I
Like they
feel like,
really had it down. They had a good culture.
I feel like with places like that, it's like it's so risky, but if you find the right place, then you hit like
I
the
know.
jackpot.
I walked in there not thinking at all that I was buying a vehicle
Yeah.
or even gonna like be happy after I test drove it.
Right.
But I walked in there, dude. That vehicle, it drove nice.
Yeah.
And just got back, talked to him for a minute, and just sat down,
Mhm.
whatever. I went through some of the problems with the vehicle that I noticed as I drove it, and he sat down, he talked to it with me. We literally looked at the vehicle together. And this is the owner of the shop who's helping me, by the way.
Right.
Like, it's not even just some random sales associate. This is it's the guy that runs the place.
Yeah.
And he came out there willing to help me when his salesman was out for a little bit. And he's just like, dude, I got it. I was like, cool. And he's like, do you need anything fixed from us before you get it? I was like, yeah, if you can do this, that would be amazing. He's like, consider it done.
That's awesome.
And I came back the next day in the afternoon to pick it up. Counted, done,
That's cool.
easy. I walked in, I was like, hey, picking up vehicle. I was like, oh, Eli? I was like, yeah, Subaru? Yeah. Have a good one, man. I was like, awesome. Appreciate it.
That's so cool.
Done and done, dude. That place, again, that place is legit. That place has it down. There was an old lady who came in. This was interesting, actually. She came in with a Ziploc bag full of snacks and treats for one of the sales guys
Yeah.
who had just sold her grandson a vehicle the other day.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, he's so happy or whatever with the vehicle. It's doing so well or everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, just in my head, I was like, dude, where am I? I was like, am I in a car dealership or what am I doing right now, man? Like, this is not ever anything that happens in any dealership ever.
I love
dude.
it.
I was like, the transparency was amazing. I was like,
Yeah.
it's just what
That's
it was
good.
great. It was great.
That's awesome. So we got a new segment, kinda new segment for today.
It's a new segment.
Yeah. Do we? I don't know if we got a name for it though. Really.
No, it's kind of just reverse draft
Yeah.
in a way.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna draft a topic, but only one of us actually knows what the topic is,
Right.
And the other person has to make their choices based off from what the other person says and see if they can figure out what the topic was at the end. And I think this can get pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I think there's a really good chance this could be a big disaster for both of us. You said earlier that you want to start with your draft. So you know your draft topic, and you're going to start by drafting, and then I'm going to bounce off of it without knowing the draft topic that you chose, right?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So, yeah, I'll go first. So the first one in my draft is going to be a doorknob.
A doorknob? You picked a doorknob, so I'm going to pick a steering wheel.
Okay. I like it. My second draft pick is going to be a laptop.
Huh? A doorknob and a laptop. I picked a steering wheel. That probably means nothing. A doorknob and a laptop. How do they relate? I don't know. They open and close things. I'm going to pick a hinge.
Ooh. That's you might be getting somewhere.
I'm going to pick a hinge.
You might not be. We'll see.
Probably not.
All right. We're going totally changing this up now for my third pick.
Okay.
I'm going with mankind.
Mankind.
Yep.
Laptop and doorknob.
That's correct.
I'm going to pick what? Those things don't relate, dude. Mankind, laptop, and doorknob. I'm going to pick.
You've done steering wheel and a hinge so far.
I'm going to pick cap.
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 Like that's cap or like cap on a bottle?
Like a baseball cap.
Oh, you're talking like the hat.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. My number 4 pick. You probably use it every day.
Okay.
I'm going with Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, laptop, doorknob, human, mankind. Mankind, doorknob, laptop, Bluetooth.
I feel like you can figure this out.
Doorknob, laptop, humankind, Bluetooth. What? What's doorknobs messing me up? Dang. I'm gonna go with Huh. I'm gonna go with security camera.
Okay.
Security camera, dude.
Not too shabby.
I have no idea why. Just came to my head.
All right. Last pick on my draft.
Okay.
Spearmint.
Spearmint
Yes, sir.
doesn't fit with the other items you drafted. It does not work. There's absolutely no way spearmint and Bluetooth work though. If I choose spearmint gum, I get blue teeth. Count it.
I really feel like you can figure this out.
But it's because you know the topic. Okay, spearmint.
I'm just saying I believe in you.
Spearmint and Bluetooth connect because of what I just said. Bluetooth and laptop connect, obviously. Doorknob and humankind connect because sometimes humans are doorknobs.
So I'll say this. I said mankind.
Oh, mankind.
But humankind, I think technically would fit in this draft also. But just go with mankind. That's
mankind? Some of mankind are doorknobs.
I don't disagree there.
Doorknobs and laptops both open and close. Bluetooth, you can open and close connections. Mankind does not open and close. They open and close things. They can open and close all those things I just listed.
Yeah.
Spearmint does not open and close unless I'm chewing the gum with my mouth open. Then my mouth is opening and closing over the spearmint. This is not good because I don't know. I'm going to pick. I just got to pick. I'm going to pick a camera shutter.
Okay.
And I'm going to say the topic is things that open and close.
I'm going to tell you that you're way off.
I knew I was way off, dude. I had the feeling I was so far off, there was absolutely no way my mind was going to wrap back around to where it was supposed to be.
So you need to think a little bit outside the box for this.
Okay.
So we were drafting compound words.
Oh, yeah, dude. There was no way. There was no way I was ever thinking of compound words, dude. I don't
Doorknob,
do English.
laptop, mankind,
How?
Bluetooth.
Hold up. How did it take you so long to make this list if it's compound words, dude? You were working on this list for like 5 minutes.
No. It took me a while because I wanted to make it not obvious. I wanted to throw you off with things that didn't relate to each other in any other way.
Compound words, man. Jeez.
So for compound words, you got steering wheel.
Yeah.
Hinge. Cap. Security camera. And camera shutter.
Hey, I got 3 out of 5.
Well, kind of, I guess.
Hinge.
That's perfect.
Hinge. I forgot I drafted Hinge. Okay.
All right. You got me?
I do. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
First word. Light.
Light. Like that thing we used to see things around us?
Light.
Or like the weight?
That's a different word. No, it's heavy. It's heavy light.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with smell.
Blue.
Blue?
Blue.
Baloo?
No, blue.
Okay. Okay, you got light and you got blue.
Yeah.
Light and blue. I'm going to take cloud.
Nice pick.
Thank you.
Nice pick. Next one. Bolt.
Okay, bolt.
Yeah. Bolt. Which I don't know when the last time I said that word is because that sounds real weird coming out of my mouth right now. Does it sound weird on your end too when I say it or no?
Say it again.
Bolt.
Not really.
No, dude, it feels so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
My mouth doesn't know how to say it, dude. It feels so weird.
This is hard to be on this side of this.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
Let me get bolt, blue, light blue bolt.
Way to describe it. Dude, your facial expressions at things today are hilarious.
I want ran.
Nobody can see this.
I want ran.
Sounds good.
Like I ran over there.
Okay. Sounds good, dude. I didn't see you run, but sounds good. Red.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to take... Okay. Light. Blue. Bolt. Red. Can I take... No, I'm not going to do that.
You could, if you want.
I really don't know what to take. I'm so lost.
Yeah, dude, this game is tough.
Okay, light blue, bolt, red.
Light blue?
Light blue. Dude, okay,
I shouldn't have put it in that order. That's really confusing whenever you say light blue.
Give me give me
Okay.
more. Give me more.
Relax.
All right, I want green.
Sounds good. And then, was that 4? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so far off.
The last pick of my draft is fly.
I feel like I have. Okay.
Okay.
I can do this.
I can
fly.
do this. Fly.
Okay.
Okay.
I want walk.
I want walk.
I want walk.
I want walk.
I might be off here a little
All right.
bit, dude.
You did your draft. What were your words, by the way?
So I took smell,
Okay.
cloud,
Right.
ran,
Right.
green, which I
Okay.
don't think fits in, if I'm correct,
Okay.
and walk.
Okay. And what is the topic of the draft, Brandon?
I think the topic was actions.
Actions?
Yeah.
No.
All right. What
How
do you
is
got?
light an action?
That was the only one that I wasn't sure about because blue, like, you blew past something. Bolt, you can bolt over there. Red, you read a book. And fly, you can fly. So that's what I felt like I was kind of getting somewhere there.
You were. You actually made me fairly nervous that you were going to get it at one point.
Okay. What was it?
It was words that have multiple meanings.
Oh my gosh, yours was so much more similar to mine.
It was, dude. It really was. It was going down that kind of like the word structure type thing.
Dude, yes, what I asked on the very first one, I totally could have gotten it from that.
When you said the first one, it's like, what kind of light? I was like, light.
It gets a...
Yeah, that's why I was just like, it's light. That's the one. It's what I said.
I can't believe that.
I thought you were going to...
I really could have.
So I actually switched up the order that I drafted things.
Yeah.
After you said that on light.
Okay.
I intentionally said blue afterwards. So in your head, when you were thinking about it, you were just combining light blue into a color. And then I chucked a bolt in there, and that one's difficult.
Yeah.
That's really the tricky one out of them because you can bolt something together. You can bolt out of a room a lightning bolt. It's like...
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that game. That's impossible.
This is cool. That's cool.
That's a hard game.
Yeah.
That's a hard game, dude.
We'll have to get better at it.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of practice.
Yeah. Alrighty. We're coming to a close here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. Uh-huh.
So, neither one of us were able to guess it, but maybe we can do a vote who people thought got the closest.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Or if you were playing along as well while listening, let us know if you got it or not, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I just want to say thank you to Jude and Mark, as always. Jude had a great suggestion. I think we need to roll through with it. He said that for episode 25, because we put out, like, hey, let us know what you want us to do for episode 25. We'll see if we can make it happen. Jude said that in episode 25, I think it would be cool to have Brandon do sound effects like I did last 2 episodes, and I agree. I think that would be hilarious.
Okay. So Eli and I were talking about this a little bit before that we recorded, and I was literally saying absolutely not. I will not. But I changed my mind.
Oh, actually?
Because I will do it under a condition.
What's the condition?
That Jude and Mark both get one person each to comment on this episode.
So
that's not each other.
Sounds good.
So if we get a total of 4 comments from 4 individual people on the next episode, or not this episode right now, the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If Mark, and Jude. All you got to do is get one other person
Yeah.
to comment. If you guys do that, then I will make sound effects.
I like it.
Episode 25 for Jude.
I like it. I like it. You two need to do the work, man.
Otherwise, it won't happen. Sorry.
You two need to do the work. I might try to make some alternate accounts real quick.
Okay.
How about that?
I don't like that.
Mark said, I would like to believe in ghosts. I've done a haunted tour. It was a joke. I couldn't take it seriously at all. Kind of ruined the mystery there is to ghosts. Would be into doing another haunted tour, though. Yeah, man, I don't do haunted tours.
I think they're tourist traps, personally.
What's that?
I think they're tourist traps, personally.
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree with Mark. I'll do haunted houses.
Yeah.
I actually really like haunted houses.
Me too.
Screaming Acres, it's on the other side of Madison, is a really good haunted house, and I actually really enjoy it.
Did you see the haunted house that Mackenzie and I made a few years ago?
No.
We made our own haunted house. Like, it was legit.
It was?
Like, it really was. It was for her sister's birthday party.
Okay.
And so it was for, I don't know if they're like 5th graders or 6th graders at the time. So it was more like for kids. But
Right.
we put a lot of hard work on this thing.
What did you guys
It
make
was
it out of?
awesome. So we did it in her dad's basement, which is pretty spacious.
Right.
And we used the PVC pipe to make false walls. And then we used garbage bags and blacked them out. And we blacked out the ceiling and the walls, like everything. It was like completely black.
Okay.
And we had like strobe lights going in there.
Huh.
There was a ceiling fan and we had like dolls hanging from it. Dude, we had a smoke machine running. We had a couple people do it with us to scare.
Yeah.
Like, it was actually really cool. And then because we made different sections with the PVC pipe that could move, so we made it like appear way bigger than it was.
Right.
Because they would like loop around, like they come down the staircase and you can go left or you can go right.
Right.
And so like left, for example, was blocked off with the false wall.
Right.
And then when they go to the right and they're in that section over there, somebody goes and moves that wall to block off the staircase, and now you can come back through the other direction. And so it seems way bigger than it is. This was actually really fun. I've been telling Mackenzie a lot that I want to do it again. Maybe you could join us. We can make a really cool haunted house.
Yeah,
sometime.
dude, that'd be legit. That sounds like so much planning and prep work, though. How much long did it take you guys to make that?
Oh, we were working on it for like a month. But that was just like, we didn't put a whole lot of planning into it necessarily.
Yeah.
It was just kind of this random thing we just did. But like, we could totally make it so much better too if we had like put some planning into it, and
yeah,
it'd be awesome.
That's legit, dude. No, I like haunted houses. Haunted tours, not for me.
Yeah.
At all. I won't do it.
Get back on the topic.
No, that was totally on topic, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. I've always wanted to be like, I want to make a haunted house. And then it's just, I start doing it. I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. For me. I'd rather just show up and be at the haunted house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But making it's always something that's interesting to me. So.
That's what I enjoy more.
Yeah. The actual production. So yeah, man, I again totally believe in ghosts, but yeah, also would never go on a haunted tour. Nah. I don't understand it. Unless it's like, I think the Dells has like haunted boat tours.
Yeah.
Those actually sound pretty interesting. Only because then I'm on a boat. That's the only differentiating factor, I think, in my mind.
It just adds a second thing to be interested in.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like,
there's this story. Hey, look, water. Hey, I'm on a boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get you.
So, yeah, that's what's up. Thank you two. If you want to hear Brandon do sound effects on this episode, this is episode 21. We need 4 unique people leaving comments on our open response on the old Spotify's. And it will happen. He promised. He's never going to take that promise back.
I didn't promise, but I will promise right now.
He promised, and he's never going to
go.
take that promise back. With that being said, that's all for the old episode. Hopefully we'll be back next week. Again, my schedule's consistent. I'm no longer all over the place as much. Still am, but not as much. Life is life. And that's it, man. Everybody have a good weekend. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And we will see you next week, Friday.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.